Hello, and welcome to the 21st episode of the Road to Greatness podcast.
Yippee!
hmm
Oh, welcome back.
Yeah, well, we took a 2 months break. It's gonna be this feels like a standard issue thing that whenever we get past November, we're gonna take a 2 month break. I'm just gonna do that now. I think that's fair.
We took our
Um,
holiday hiatus.
yeah. Um, yeah, we're just gonna discuss some things. What's been going on, gaming wise, news wise. Uh, just general stuff wise. I did make food for tonight for myself because I have gotten back into playing World of Warcraft, both versions, classic and retail, and I'll discuss that later on what's going on with that. But yeah, I've just been so I'm gonna play with a friend of ours, Maxie. We're gonna do some classic WoW. That shit's gonna is so sleeper that I need to drink while doing it. So that's what I plan on doing.
I almost said, "Are you gonna like put that as the gameplay for this?" And then, what gameplay? What gameplay?
It's we're walking.
Yeah.
It's like if I put Death Stranding as gameplay. Like at least, well, to be fair, it's more interesting than Death Stranding because at least there's actual good combat in the game. While Death
Whoa,
Stranding
but
had
Death
like
Stranding, you got to balance though. You got to
Yes,
make sure
Death
them
any
boxes
Stranding is
don't
a
fall.
lot more interesting.
You got to
no,
make
it's
sure
not.
them boxes don't fall down.
And it's modern graphics. I'm just being honest.
Whoa!
Okay, that's messed up.
It's true. It's
Modern
true.
graphics,
Hey,
modern graphic.
it don't look like 2004 just came back to talk to us. So I mean, look, the Death Stranding, it is a little. Look, I got to be fair. I can't back up Death Stranding because it's not something I've put more than what like 2 hours in, but maybe one day.
All right, y'all discuss. I gotta grab my pizza. It's still in the oven. It's
Oh,
it's just
all right.
beeping. It just started.
Keeping. All right. Um, so what do we start with?
I don't know what's on the menu. Anything
Oh,
new,
I
interesting,
don't.
exciting,
Yeah,
revolutionary?
I don't have the menu, but what we'll talk about first, I guess. Let's see. Well, something simple we can talk about. Well, how's the start of your new year? We'll go there.
It's not bad.
We're 24
I,
days in.
I, oh man, that's a lot.
Yeah.
Um, Maybe not as good as I thought it was. Listen, we still got time to get moving, so I'm not worried yet.
Okay.
Check back on me in like 2 weeks, I might be worried, but we're not worried yet.
Okay.
We still got time to get the ball rolling.
Um. Yeah, mine's has been okay. Same old working.
Hmm.
I got an interview come Tuesday.
Oh,
Yeah.
where are
That
we?
would be
Where are we
nice.
interviewing at?
It would.
If we're allowed to say.
Oh well, it'll be still in the hospital system.
Oh, okay, okay. At the same hospital or a
Um,
different one?
no, it'd be technically for the corporate version.
Oh, that's
Uh,
good.
yeah, it'd be a $1 pay cut.
Okay, but
Um,
a mental pay increase, maybe.
Possibly. I'd
Okay,
be doing 3 12-hour shifts, 4 days off.
okay,
So
that's
that
that
would,
sounds nice.
yeah, sounds
That's better
better.
than getting called in like at any random
This
time.
is true. It would be a hybrid position. So
Oh,
certain days,
okay.
yeah,
Now, hold on.
possibly at the house.
Don't
Yeah,
tell
that
Trump now. Nobody tell him. Hey,
that's very true.
this man is not in the office.
Um, so that's a potential. Well, I mean, we'll see come Tuesday of
Yeah,
how it
good luck
goes.
with that. Good luck.
Yeah. So that'll be a good thing. Uh, Getting over this little sickness, cold slash
Hmm.
whatever.
Hmm.
The quademic is
The what? When they came out with this one?
So they have excuse me. So the local news here has been calling it a quademic. That is QUADEMIC of respiratory diseases have been causing havoc
Whoa.
across the mid South, and it's basically your as they call it the sniffling, sneezing, coughing, aching, nausea combination of the flu, COVID, RSV, and the neurovirus, which is being called as a quademic, which is it is true. It has been filling up like ERs like all over the place, and it's kind of try keeps a hold on you. Like it was when I went back to work. It was man, just walking a decent amount. I was like catching like out of breath. It was
Mhm.
like it's getting crazy. So I'm getting over that, coughing up phlegm and crap like that, and you're just trying to just make it through. Uh, but yeah, that we're getting over that, and then pretty much just watching the country burn. So
There you
not
go.
it's not just California now. So we are
Okay.
Yeah, literally, we're literally watching the country burn.
yeah. So but yeah,
Literally and
literally and
figuratively.
figuratively, yeah. So
Nobody's on
that's pretty
fire right
much
now. It's just chilly outside.
no. Well, California, LA still is, but yeah, that's pretty much what we got going on.
Yeah.
Not too
Uh,
shabby.
Hmm.
for me, not much is going on either. My birthday's coming up. It comes up in 2 weeks, technically. Oh,
You gotta
under
get your
it's
gifts
basically
ready.
under 2 weeks. Yeah. Um, because it's gonna be it's in 9 days. But we have my plans are I'm finally gonna get a car. My dad's coming over. He's gonna come over. He's gonna come up to uh Atlanta, and he's gonna help me out.
Exciting, exciting, exciting.
Yeah, I can finally I don't have to get a plane to come visit Michael and Sam,
Yeah.
and they don't have to
And
just drive down
no
and visit
more
me.
Ubers around
Yeah,
town.
well, I will. I'm going to say this. I would take an Uber if it's in the fucking city.
Yeah,
I'm not,
that's fair.
but
But just to get to like somewhere nearby,
yeah, um,
nothing crazy.
yeah. I want to go to the gym, because I'm dumb enough to sign up for a fucking Planet Fitness gym, Planet Fitness membership because I thought my job was going to cover it, but they said no, we're not covering that. I was like, oh, y'all telling me I have to buy a watch to have y'all cover my gym membership? Okay. They wanted me to buy a smartwatch, and then they'll
On,
pay me back the money for the smartwatch.
wait,
They'll do
so
that, but they
what?
won't cover a gym membership?
Wait, so why not
Yeah,
just get the smartwatch?
I didn't. I mean, I still have to buy it. I was like, I didn't have the
But
money
wait,
for
they
it.
Oh, okay, okay. I was
I
like,
didn't
wait,
have
but they'll
the.
reimburse you.
Yeah, I wouldn't have the money for it. I need to survive.
Oh,
Yeah,
we're just just tacking on to your dad coming up for the birthday. Boom, kill two birds, one
Oh,
stone.
and the
no,
car and the
it's
Look, you get the
hard.
smartwatch and the whole
car
day.
to get to the gym, smartwatch to help in the gym. I'm just this sounds like all win-wins.
I need to. I'm gonna. What I'm doing with the what for my birthday? I'm
Mhm.
paying off my credit card. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try and get as much as it paid off. Like I'm aiming for like 75% of that shit to be paid off.
That'd be very
Um,
good.
I want to buy a new standing desk because I was.
Rich.
I need to get a new standing desk because my old one's broken when I
Mhm.
moved into my new place. Uh, and I wanted to always get one of those treadmills. So I was like, oh well, I can't get a treadmill because I don't have a standing desk. So you know what? I'm gonna buy one of those biking things. So while I'm sitting, I can bike. But my turns out you still kind of need a standing desk for that because sorry, excuse me. You still
Mhm.
kind of need a standing desk for that, or like a higher desk elevation, because my knees are. I have such long knees that it's hitting the top of my desk. So
Mm.
I wanted to get a little bit exercise in there, but it kind of was a failure. But I still have it, and I'm going to use it if I decide to get my standing desk when my dad visits, and I'm going to move my setup out of my bedroom into my hobby room. Use the current standing desk that doesn't work as my painting and Gundam building um table because this
Ooh.
table is a lot bigger, and I could technically, if I'm not feeling like finishing a Gundam piece, I can still move over and paint. I can get more paint stuff in the future. Maybe I get an airbrush. Like, hey, invest in an airbrush in the future and stuff. So yeah, that's just my current ideas. And I honestly should like I realize that I technically should never really have my PC in my bedroom. Like that's awful. It's if it's not in my bedroom, it gives me less incentive to have to. It gives me less incentive to stay up sometimes. But yeah,
True.
True.
yeah. And there's other things, other reasons. that it's work related, but we don't want
It's
to
neither here
express
nor
our
there, as they
opinion.
say.
Yes, it's neither here nor there. But that's basically how my start of the year goes. Um, yeah, but we also are watching the Crunchy Burn, and it's depressing every single day. Honestly, it's well, I'm waiting. I'm the type of person that's vindictive. So I see the people that the people that voted for Trump that that think that, and they have hateful bones in their body because the reason why they voted for Trump is because they think that immigrants are actually the reason why our country is dying, and they don't understand that it's really the rich people that are the reason why our country is dying. So I really am waiting for just to hear like constant interviews. It's like, wait, I don't understand. Why is it even worse than it was before? Why does it keep getting? Why is my life even worse? Why is my health care higher than before? Because the medicines are more expensive. Because someone signed in a deal to make my health care more expensive. Because I didn't. And it's like I'm just waiting for that shit to happen so I can be like, huh, well, everyone told you so. So yeah, that's just me. I am very vindictive. I just don't. I have no care in my bones anymore for people that are for stupid people, or ignorant people. Especially when people keep telling them, "Hey, this is what's going to happen," and you just don't listen to them. But yeah, but then again, I also really mad at the Democratic Party because the Democratic Party are fucking stupids, are idiots too. They're right now Republican light. They're basically Republican light. Like they're just trying to be non-racist Republicans almost. Because they're racist now. To be fair, they're still racist because they're on board with the deportation shit. But now when it's like come on people, wake up. This isn't what your people are want you to do. Why do you not understand that your constituents? No, you have the emperor has no clothes with the Democratic Party anymore. Like you're the people because people that would normally be a part of the Democratic Party, they see you. We see you. The only reason why we're voting for you is out of reluctance, and we just are. That's why y'all's numbers are getting lower and lower every single year. You have no clothes. We see you guys, especially after like John Fetterman exists and people like that.
That guy
That guy.
sucks.
That guy's a piece of garbage.
That guy sucks.
Yeah, but yeah. That's
Mhm.
uh, let's move on.
I'm
We
just
can talk
waiting
about
until we do more winning. I need to do some more winning.
Did you not
There's
see
supposed to be so
the?
much winning.
You
I
didn't
mean,
see
you
what
won
the
a
White
little bit of
House
Michael
posted?
recently.
What the house posted about what?
The White House posted the picture of the first group of immigrants. They're flying off with the
Oh,
title. What the on the picture it said, "Promises made, promises kept." I said,
Oh,
"Hot
yo,
dog."
that's a bar.
I said,
That's a
we're
bar.
winning, boys. We're winning. Um, yeah, it's it's I for me personally, I am excited for the future, and maybe excited is the wrong word. It's not that I'm being quote unquote vindictive. I am actually
You just like drama.
no, it's not about
It,
drama.
it
I
is.
feel as if this is
You are excited. It's like you want to watch you can't look away from the train wreck. That's
no,
what
no,
you want
no.
to happen. That's
This
exactly.
no, this is not
No,
it.
no, no, no.
Because the first time it felt bad because I didn't think it could happen. This time, even everybody, I was like, yeah, I can see it happening. And at least in this moment, I feel as if now I see more of the first go around. It was like more of it's like, oh, resist, and we're doing the resistant thing. And remember, everybody was doing the little paper clips on their little Twitter names. But like
I
at
don't
this
even
point,
remember that.
yes, yes, that was a thing.
Oh man.
But there's a piece of like where it's more mask off, but it's mask off for everybody because you'll finally. I think this is the point because you'll see the media, they're not doing as great of a job as they were the first time. They do a little pieces and they're eating up the ratings. But I think the best part about it is just even on the Democratic side. where you're seeing people just kind of fall in line or not want to be as what's the word?
Radical.
Maybe not radical is the word. It's like not being, like being the opposition. Like Republicans know how to be the opposition party so well, and then Democrats are kind of like, yeah, we oppose, um, but we just oppose for basic political reasons because we're just supposed to oppose them. And then you're getting more like, bro, Bernie has a new spark, new life out here. And I don't
Yeah,
know if you've been
Bernie.
paying attention, but Bernie is out here. He's running to various different interviews. He's tweeting, and his tweets are becoming a whole lot more.
I wish we
AOC
could give
even
him like
talked about it.
roll
Yeah,
back the clock on him a little bit, man. We
I do.
we would have
But
got
like
enough.
even
Would
like
have
I,
got
I
enough,
was I
man.
was so happy to see freaking AOC not have a freaking muzzle on her, where she was talking about, yeah, and Joe Biden coming out for the last thing saying we got the country's ran by oligarchs. Well, we could have said that like 4 years earlier and
Sure.
actually pushed with that narrative because it's
Yeah,
true. And
yeah,
so
and
when
it's
you're getting that, this is why I'm kind of excited because I'm not saying we're gonna get a new Democratic Party because we're probably not. But what I'm saying is, once you start getting that kind of, uh, I guess you want to say rhetoric or conversation piece,
fire.
then something can actually move. Yeah. Now, that's my excitement of it because I have been. Let me tell you. Yes, I still am the sad soul that uses Twitter. My Twitter
You
has
use what?
been. I have been blocking and I have been muting more than I have ever
Whoa.
had before. But I still get enough of the toxicity, the Nazi crap. So I have been enjoying seeing some of these posts and seeing the way that people are actually starting to understand these posts. So that's what I'm saying. I'm not gonna say excited, but I am very intrigued on what's coming next. I am very sad about the immigrant part. But I also enjoy, as you know, I am a Christian. I did enjoy the whole dialogue with the bishop and everything. That made
Mhm.
me extremely happy because it is goes to show, as I've told people so many times, Republicans are not a God party. They utilize it in the most demeaning and just destructive ways because Christianity is all about just treating people how you want to be treated. That's literally it. Now, yeah, there are other pieces in it. There's Old Testament, there's New Testament, but at the bottom point, that's what it's about. And seeing the way that that bishop, when she was in the most lightest tone, just simply saying, just have a little mercy on some people. These are just good people. And then it just turns into you have freaking pastors and people like yeah, they from deep South pastors, but this is the same crap that we be talking about, where they're just like sound unhinged and ready to kill supposedly a lady of the cloth. It's crazy.
Mhm.
Mhm.
So all of that is that like this is what I'm saying. This is bad, but as some might say, it is it's got to get bad before it gets better. Get worse before it gets better.
That
So
yeah, no, that is how it is. Because I think we're at the point where it's hard to zoom out,
oh yeah,
but like it's all just like it feels like an ebb and flow of things.
hmm
It's like we like gain this like social not gain social conscience, but we become more socially conscious of things. Like more liberalism comes up, then we're
Healthcare.
swinging. It's like the clock arm is swinging back now. Democratic Party is weak. Oh, everyone realizes it's weak. It's like we're slowly going to start swinging back. It's like it really does feel like it's just an ebb and flow. I don't know. It's weird.
yeah. The hope is just that the damage that is done at this point in time won't be um fixable or not even fixable. It's something that we can't make this like a point. It's like this is the reason why we don't do this.
Yeah.
But at the same point in time, we don't seem to learn our lessons on just the little small things that we get. And so, you would think like the idea of, for the biggest billionaires literally being at, to the right of the president elect while he's giving a speech, you would think like something just don't sit right with that.
Mm-mm.
Or,
Mhm.
literally his entire cabinet, all billionaires. You would think like something about that just don't sit right. And
It's
just
pretty
as
weird.
and like when they become so team sporty, it's just, it's just I'm team red, I'm team blue, and that's just how it goes. But like, bro, as just a person to person level, forget everything else that you know. How are these people supposed to relate to me? And I think that that's the thing that hopefully that's what will come out of these at least first 2 years, because midterms is where a lot of things can be picked up and a lot of things can change and move. So hopefully one of these 2 years will take some kind of takeaway from that.
Hmm. Yeah, I think like especially with the Luigi Mangione thing. By the way, yeah, this is after Luigi. Yeah, this is like the we didn't have an episode during Luigi Mangione, but the Luigi Mangione thing. That guy showing like, hey, why are we mad at these poor people? Why are we mad at these people? We're mad at this person right here. And then every single fucking corporate media fucking pieces of shits came out and saying, y'all should not be mad. Y'all should be devastated. This guy has a family. It's like, yeah, he has a family. We're sorry for his family, but we just like at this point, like we understand why it happened. We
Hmm.
like we and like y'all keep doubling down. Y'all making it worse. Like arresting a lady in Florida for saying y'all gonna be next. For she didn't directly threaten him, but she's saying, hey, like if y'all just keep doing this kind of shit, y'all gonna be next too. So making me saying, hey, I'm a terrorist, saying, oh, you're a terrorist right now. It's like, how's she a terrorist? She's not a terrorist. She's just a lady that is frustrated and mad at the world because no one is helping. And it's just like, hey, y'all have, like I said earlier, the emperor has no clothes, and there is so many. The mask is off for so many people realizing this, and the next thing is going to be those rich, those four billionaires, and be like, wait a minute, why we got Elon here? Honestly, a big thing I'm hoping is that Elon crashes out so hard that Trump just has to get rid of him. Like
It's
he's like,
it's already began. It's funny because they gave $5 billion, $500 billion
For the AI
to the
company.
guy he doesn't like,
Yeah,
and
Sam Altman.
he spent the whole weekend like
To which I do not
taking
like
up
that deal,
taking up
but
tweets and no, I think it's just that's a whole nother. I don't even
yeah.
know about that. But just seeing Elon spend the whole weekend crashing out and being like, it's good. It's great to see. It's great.
Yeah. It's gonna happen. And if anything, it's moving me closer and closer to getting off the Twitter platform. Um I have been using Blue Sky, not fully. I
Yeah,
have
I
it. Like it's kind of like I scroll. Dude, I have been enjoying it because
mm-hmm,
whenever I do, like most of the time when I use it, it's during sports. And normally sports, uh, because Elon has messed the algorithm up so horribly, it used to be to where you could just simply pull down on Twitter and then it would give you, like just what is next. It'll give you also like what are people saying around you, people you don't know, but it would be about like some of the biggest games and stuff that are happening. Dude, I'm getting random like like just horrible stuff. Like whenever a game is going on, and it's just like, come on, man, like just give me what I want. And over there, dude, and it's like a sports discussion time. Like I'm getting sports discussion, and like I'm not saying that Blue Sky is gonna be like the hit thing, but like, man, I just pull up my Twitter now. I got DJ Unk passed away, R.I.P. Real Atlanta legend. Walk it out. I got Gojo versus Jinwoo. Who's winning? I got, I got I'm just being honest. And I thought my job was stressful. And then I got her second pimp tried to teach her how to cook, and her response was diabolical. Dude, that is by four from
that's
the
fire.
top.
That's
That
fire.
is the most cooked algorithm
That's fire.
of none of these pages I follow, by the way. None of them. But it's just like, what am I doing? That's my For You page. And it's just, he has cooked this platform, the platform I loved since what, I believe 2010 I've been on this. And dude, this man has eviscerated this thing. And so he is, if anything, he is helping my decision to definitely get off of here. Um, I don't know when it'll happen fully, but like I'm super looking forward to it.
yeah, I do not have a Twitter anymore. Mine, yeah, I don't have a Twitter anymore. It's I deleted mine a while back. I deleted it. I forget when I deleted it. I deleted it when it was like starting to get really bad.
Mm,
I don't remember it was the event. It was certain. It was something that would make me so mad. I don't know if it was election or something before the election, but it made me so mad. I was like, I'm done.
yeah.
Um, you know what made me satisfied that recently came up? The news channels have actually been shitting on Biden. They actually started shitting on Biden, and I'm like, that is so satisfying.
Hmm.
Seeing Biden, they said your legacy is destroyed by. Like, yeah, you gave people free healthcare and like not free healthcare. You gave some people free colleges. Like that's great, and I mean, a lot of people probably love it. But you were stubborn for too long, and it's also the Democratic Party's fault too. But it's mostly his fault because they were like, he was like, "Hey, I'm y'all guy. I'm y'all's guy," and they trusted Biden, and then he just kind of he pooped out, he shit it out. It's like,
I'm not sold fully
Mm.
because we all know that in the Democratic Party, the candidate is not who makes the choice. It's all just controlled by the delegates and the whole puppetry back
yeah,
there. So
but
I think I'm not gonna like I'm not trying to defend Biden, but like I don't even know how much of him is up there. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know how much like at what point are we putting that all on
well, it is
him or
it,
the people who just wanted like someone easy to like control, you know what I'm saying?
it came like there was a bunch of stuff that came out where like because basically what would happen was if Biden didn't step down, they were like getting reports where Biden was going to be vindictive, or the people that work with Biden were going to be vindictive, and they were going to be like, "Oh well, we're not going to support your next candidate, and we're going to screw over the next candidate. And we're just going to allow Trump to get in." There was like a bunch of reports like that coming out where Biden was going to sabotage the next candidate, and that's why they were like, "Okay, we can't do it." And then when he had that first like debate, and it was so goddamn awful that they said no, we you gotta go. That's when like his own staff were like, okay, yeah, you can
Right.
go.
I'm more questioning how much agency is there for him because I can't imagine like
I feel like it
I don't
depends
know.
on your ranking. Like for like for Kamala Harris, I don't think that she had the pull to make big decisions. Now she could have just went rogue and just did whatever, and then once it's in the public, and then you vibe. Like if she would have said, hit them with a free Palestine on one random day, and it's in the public. At that point, the policy has to move with her because it's like, well, I've said it now, so what are you gonna do? But like with people with Biden and how old and seniored he is, and it's the same way with Obama. Like the criticisms with Obama at Obama was at peak of powers. Like it is for lack of better words, it's a mirroring of Trump. Like as Trump is at peak of powers, Obama is at the same point in time where you can make real moves and changes and do whatever it is you truly wanted to do. Sometimes it's just like, if you're listening to whoever your advisors are, then you're just not going to move on certain things. And I think Biden is just he was so stuck up and stuck in his ways that I don't think he would ever move on anything either.
Right.
Yeah, so
Yeah. I mean, I honestly just don't think it matters though because I think it's all the people behind the scenes who are
oh
making the
yeah.
decisions on which candidate has the best options,
You have
right?
the
And then at some point,
clearinghouse.
they looked at Biden and said, "All right, he's too far gone. We got to jump ship." And of course, Biden's gonna be pissed about that. But once again, they don't really care. Like
Yeah.
that's not like their only thing is who they think is going to give the best chance to win the election. Not that
Oh
they're
yeah.
even after they backed Hillary and then look what happened with that.
Hmm. And then Biden was still upset about that. Um, is because when Hillary was deciding to run, Biden wanted to run at the point in time.
Hmm.
And Obama was basically like, "Oh well, no, we're gonna let her run. She'll be definitely a better person to run." I do believe that he was holding some what's the word? resentment for
Mhm,
that.
mhm.
Yeah, because he was doing the Democrat thing like what I want to do. Like he's doing the thing that he wanted to do. Even when some Democrats would be like, "Hey, well, I gave instruction of like, suggestions of we should do this, but they really want to do this." Because some of the people that Biden had around him weren't necessarily Obama folks, but at the same time, like I said, when you're that senior and Biden did all them years in Congress, it's like, you know, it's what he say goes because he's at the top of the ticket.
Yeah.
So what would need to happen is, so I don't know if we can get Bernie. I'm down to vote for him. He can, fam. Look, I tell you what,
No, no,
if
no,
we could get
we're
Bernie
not
in
doing
there,
that.
if he
Bernie
can,
needs a
We
protege.
can't do
Bernie
that,
needs a
man.
he
protege.
needs no, 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 no. Look,
He
he needs a
does. He's the
protege.
underling.
I tell you what, if he is still as sharp as he is right now, I don't care if he give me 2 years. He'll change this doggone place up in two
We
years.
can't, dude. We can't elect a
I
2-year.
I will. I look. I'm down for a protege, but see, here's my issue: is I feel like there's a reason why it hasn't happened yet, and I don't know what that reason is. I don't know if it is a simple not wanting to. I want somebody to ask him this in like an actual interview. Is it because it is difficult to find someone that is progressive enough? Because I find that hard to believe.
Yeah, you got
I'm right here. Pick
the
me.
Freedom Caucus. You got no, sorry, not the Freedom Caucus. The party that the people that like it
All the
uh
progressives, yeah.
the
But see, the
super
problem
progressive.
but yeah, the problem with that is like what needs to happen is I don't think any of them could actually do it at this point. Like AOC might be the closest, and even
Hmm.
then, I just truly don't think. Like there's a piece of me that like when people have been tearing down on someone for so long, Democrats included, Nancy Pelosi included, like that kind of stuff, to where
But
even where AOC was supposed to be getting a actual committee, like to chair a committee, and you know what Nancy Pelosi did? Campaigned against her from actually getting that. Like, why would you do that? You're already retired. You gave Hakeem Jeffries the keys, but you campaigned against her for just a simple committee position. Like that's what she did. So,
but
like,
that's
I
the
don't know.
thing. That's the thing. I really think AOC could be they can be like once Nancy Pelosi, though Chuck Schumer and all them, like they're gonna be like people are gonna be looking at them because Democrats are gonna be looking at them. Well, liberals like me, you, or like people that look at the Democratic Party for the people that are supposed to be for us, and look at them and they're gonna be like, you guys are pieces of shits. Y'all didn't let us do a primary. Y'all didn't have us do a primary. We see y'all. Y'all are staying quiet with Trump and all this shit. Fuck you. And then they see AOC who's actually speaking out. She is speaking out. And it came out like, that there was people that voted for AOC and Trump in her district. So it's AOC is a popular politician, even if like what we heard from her is like been like I thought when I first heard of AOC, it was also when I wasn't really a big fan of Hassan, or I
Mhm.
didn't know much of Hassan. I heard about AOC and I was like, oh, AOC is like a bad politician. And it came and I was like, the more we hear from her, the more like AOC is really. I feel like she has a chance. She is 35 now, so if she can, if they do primaries, if they actually do good primaries and they don't
Mhm.
screw anyone over, and they have no power to screw anyone over. AOC can. I really feel like AOC can be like a good candidate to go against whoever they throw up against her.
Yeah, but that's if
She's
once
also, but
again,
there's one little issue. She is uh what we call brown. So
what no, I mean, see, I don't think that as the issue is. I look, the reason why Obama worked so well, and is just part of it, is he wasn't on the
Movie
scene
theaters.
that long. Obama was one, he was still a very young senator coming in. Two, he hit the DNC, did the cool little speech and all that, and then boom, we put him onto the big stage. AOC has been on the stage for a long time, and I know length
how
of
long is a
time
long
doesn't.
time? How long is a long time
A
for you?
long time has been what since I've been what I've been out of high school. I think I've heard of it, almost AOC. It's been a long
Yeah,
time. When did AOC start?
2019.
It's been a long time.
That's
No,
6 years.
no, not 2019. It's been before then. Like she's
No.
been in no in politics, Ryan. Like politics doesn't
Oh,
always just
politics.
start like in yeah, not when they get an office. I'm just saying like when it comes to like just doing things. But like I feel as if like it kind of I don't know. I feel like it almost has to come into like an actual like a I don't know like a I'm not a flash in the pan, but like I feel like the because I don't believe anybody right now would be like the perfect fit unless somebody truly just came out the woodworks. You know what I mean? And I don't even know who would come out of the woodworks. Like, is there anybody that you would truly be like, you know what? I'd be down for that. Because like right now, like I mean, Bernie's top of my list right now. Like I truly don't know anybody else that I would just be gung ho for. I'd be okay for. Like, shoot, if we could have been Tim Walls freaking on the top of the ticket, boy, I would have been door knocking.
Dude,
Did
knocking
you hear
doors with
about?
Tim Walls. Wait, the bar is low, no?
What the
No, Tim
no,
Walz
Walls
is
was
the
actually pretty
goat.
goaded, man. He's pretty
He's
goaded.
goaded.
I mean,
Yeah,
we must be giving out goats to
Dude, did you see what
liberal,
he
Michael.
look, I tell
He
you
gave
one
out.
thing that he
emphasis on
did.
the liberally.
I'll tell you one thing he did. With a 1 seat majority, they passed through some of the most progressive bills in Minnesota that gave children the opportunity to eat, that changed
That was goaded. That
Medicare
was
and
goaded.
Medicaid. They like I can let me see how many bills that was passed.
Yeah.
Minnesota.
While you're doing that, Michael, Joe Rogan has been a piece of shit with this guy. Did you see what Joe Rogan been saying about him, Taylor?
Oh, about what? He said so
Tim
much.
Wall. He's been calling him a
What
piece
is it?
of shit. He said he's a piece of shit and liar. And it's like you had Trump and fucking JD Vance on your fucking podcast, and you're calling because he talked about he misrepresented his like position in the military. Even though the people in front of you, one of them didn't even join the military, and the other guy also misrepresented what he did in the military. Because he messed that up, and you're calling him a piece of shit. He is a garbage human being. Joe Rogan is a garbage human being, forever in my eyes. I already knew he was garbage. My brother talked about, oh, I watched Joe Rogan for. It was like early before Joe Rogan went stupid, and I was like, Justin, Joe Rogan's a piece of shit, and I can feel it. He just looks like a piece of shit. He acts like a piece of shit.
Okay.
He's going to be a piece of shit in the future.
Okay.
Lo and behold, he's a piece of shit. He's a garbage human. I hope, you know.
Uh-oh.
Never mind.
Uh-oh.
Yeah,
It's
let's not.
All right.
Yes, that's let's not go
hey, maybe
off.
I'm on steroids, one day. Yeah.
I cannot find how many, but I believe it might have been 2023 or so. I can't find how many bills they passed, but they had like a whole session of just amazing bills that was passed,
Mhm.
and I truly do think that we need either. I prefer I prefer someone with a little more charisma. I think AOC has charisma. Um, I just don't know about like like the amount of time. Like I feel as if it could work, but like there's so much opposition research that's done at that point, like that's on you, that makes it tough.
I think
Like
she'd be a
that
good
this
vice president.
100%. I
Yeah.
think she'd be
It's
an
like,
amazing president. I just don't
oh
know if
yeah, I
she
think
could
that
be
too. But
elected. That's the only
I
thing.
I think no, that's what I'm saying. Like if they put her on the set on she's like at the bottom of the ticket. She's under the person that they're gonna put in.
Mm.
She would be like they'll build her up and say, hey, like this is AOC. We're trying to lean this is our future of our party. And this is AOC. This is what we want to do. But they still have like someone that's a little bit still more. I feel like this is what the Democrats will do if AOC decides to run, is that they say, hey, we're not gonna put you in charge, but
Mm.
we're gonna put like maybe the governor from California up, right? They put the governor
Oh
from
Lord.
California up. And
I
I know,
well,
I know,
Gavin
I
oh,
know,
Newsom.
Gruesome
I
Newsom.
know.
Yep.
Look, I'm telling you right now, there is bro. I don't know if you win with that. Dude, there's a
It'd be fun though. But I
the
don't know.
slick. It would be fun, but it would not. It might not go the way that you think it goes. If you want to talk about the appearance of like, and look, whether you want to believe it or not, Republicans sell the dream that there's just these rich woke libs, and that is Newsom to a T. It's just I'm just being honest. Like charisma. He's got it. He can charm some people. I just don't. Holy moly, dude! I look. Gosh, dude. I just don't know if I could sit through that. That
It's
sounds
too much
disgusting
even
to
for
my
Taylor,
eyes.
and then this must be something's wrong.
Well, no, okay. So look, with AOC, another piece of the reason why I don't believe the Democratic Party would ever put her up, like she could choose to do it on herself. But because the term socialist always scares everybody. They're like, oh my gosh.
The
But
Green New Deal?
yes. Oh, but see, that's a whole nother thing too. Yes, it is. Oh my gosh. But I did find it real quick, so I'm gonna blow through these real fast. This is what Tim Walz did in the 2023. This is in one session, one congressional session. They passed abortion rights in Minnesota. They passed universal school meals, providing free breakfast and lunch to all K through 12 students. They did carbon-free electricity, which by 2040, all utilities must offer customers 100% carbon-free electricity now. They did one-time rebates. So basically, you will get a $260 rebate for any single that makes less than 75,000 a year, 520 for married couples who jointly make 150,000 a year, and then you get $260 per dependent. So that's just good. This is a good time. One-time rebate for low and middle income Minnesotans. You get your transportation funding. So there's now a gas tax and a delivery fee. So it's always capped at 3%. So there's no more of that loose, like, oh, well, maybe it's this or maybe it's that. It's always just going to be capped. There's paid and family and medical leave in Minnesota now. There's also trans refugee and conversion therapy, like what do they call it? The basically protecting those. So like it's not one of those things where just people are just, like if the federal government comes in and just gets rid of it, it's still actually allowed in Minnesota. Took gun measures away, basically, provisions that create a red flag law that allows family members, spouses, roommates, or law enforcement to petition a court to suspend someone's access to guns if they're determined to be a danger to themselves. Another banger. Got driver's license for all, dude. So anybody can get one, including the 81,000 documented immigrants living in Minnesota. You got recreational cannabis. You got Voting Rights Act
No, not the
that allows. You got people that can the voting rights. It allows 16 to 17-year-olds to pre-register to vote, and it creates a permanent absentee voter list that automatically will send people who sign up a ballot for every election. You got free tuition. Families making under 80,000 a year will be eligible for the North Star Promise Scholarship, which covers tuition and fees for any resident who wants to attend a 2-year or 4-year or a tech college. I mean, like, dude, and this scroll list is still further along down the lines, dude. I'm telling you, you could say with a one seat majority, they passed all that in a congressional sitting, and there's still more to even talk about. And so I became a Tim Walz fan. I was not a Shapiro fan. I know everybody
Ben
was doing
Shapiro.
like, no, 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 Josh Shapiro, the one everybody was like, oh, well, he's like Obama.
The Pennsylvania guy.
It's like he can talk.
He literally copied Obama's flow.
He really he does.
You gotta listen to him from back to back, Michael. It's actually crazy.
I'm a
Like,
Roy
you
Cooper believer.
you do a
It
blind
would have
test.
been cool too.
Would have funny.
It would have been, yeah. I wouldn't have minded. But here's the thing. I just want. Oh my gosh. Okay. Let me close. I closed that one tab and went to Twitter and Jesus. Lost my train of thought. But anyway, I just want whatever they decide to do and figure out in these next 2 years, because it's about the point in time where you got to figure out if you're running or not running. We just need to be on the money with whoever we picking. And let's hope that enough people are paying enough attention to remember what's been going on right here and right now. Because look, I'm not one of these folks that believe that Trump will get a third chance. It's possible. There's enough
And,
goons that will actually, create an amendment to the
well,
Constitution.
you can't do that. It's 2/3.
Right. But there is enough. Did you see the actual amendment piece for the bill?
Yeah, I saw
You
it.
can
It's
you
like,
can add to an like you can add to an amendment, not actually create an amendment. But you can actually add to that, and that's something you can do.
mm,
Like the piece that Biden was talking about, how um his last day in office, where he was talking about the equality piece and everything like that. Like all of that is just simply because of a bill that was happening and ratifying it by like a few different states. But like I don't think that any of that's happening. If it does happen, I'm just saying, you know, if we have to go the Obama Trump route, I will lose my mind on that too. But I
well,
will have
they
my
were
popcorn ready.
that was one of the things that was coming out. It's like, hey, like the Obama thing was going to be screwed over because they basically had it where it's consecutive. They were going to try to
Uh,
do. They were going to try to say, hey, you
Oh yeah,
can't.
they're so
Yeah,
scared of that third Obama term.
they were
because
like,
they know what would
They
happen.
don't want a piece of that.
yeah, they said if you have not done two consecutive terms, you
Mm,
cannot run, and so
no,
that's what
no.
happened.
All I will say is I would hope that these Einsteins would be like, that's a little weird. Maybe we don't do that. I would hope that's what would happen, but who knows? We'll see.
Hmm. Hmm. Um. Well, let's talk about some video games actually before we head out. Because there's been a 46-minute recording at the moment, so we'll just talk about some video games. Who's looking forward or to broke February or February broke or whatever? Because that's where a bunch of games come out.
For me, it's just broke every month.
Uh, well,
Like the crypto thing. Did that was that not a win or was
Listen,
the what?
it's a drop in the ocean, as they say.
Oh, you
When
you're
a, when
back
a
on the
brother
you're
when a
back on the
brother
crypto.
is
no
parched and starving,
Trump coin?
when a brother is parched and starving,
You did not
drop
buy
in
any
the
Trump
ocean.
coin.
No.
I
He
I
made
I
profit.
I made a little bit of money. I saw so many people. I don't even want to talk about it. I'm not maybe
Yeah, there
people
is a
that saw
bunch of people.
retire off that stupid
Yeah.
stuff, man. I don't even want to mention it.
Wait, so
Yeah.
oh, they bought it and sold it so quick?
Yep.
No, okay, so I had a guy at my barber shop. We were talking about it, and everyone was contemplating. I was like, "Don't do it, don't do it now." I was like it's 35 right now, but it can't get it. Oh, you can the most you can make right now was like oh was not even close to what the guy made. They mentioned how a guy put $5,000 in. He's a millionaire.
Because he sold it back fast enough.
Yeah, but if he has sold because they start at $6
Uh huh.
or something, and it went up to like $31.
Oh,
He's at of $1 million now.
I see. I see. You had to, but see,
So
you had to be there at the freaking ground floor for it to even
yeah,
work.
that's why. But yeah, so Michael's a little frustrated about that too because
No, you did the right thing.
no,
Right thing
Michael
would
was
have been to
doing
buy it when it was $6, and then I'd be
Yeah,
retired
but
like everyone else.
but then the wrong thing could have been that you should have just like lost.
Oh yeah, I mean it's all hindsight, but
Like what if it all depends on the time of the rug puller. Like when will you pull the
yeah.
rug, sir?
Well, he waited long enough that I would have had time. That's all right.
Well,
That's it. We'll get the next one. I didn't get
yeah.
Melania coin. I'm just waiting for Baron now. He's gonna come
Um,
bail me out.
Bear.
you know what? I wouldn't touch Baron Cohen. Baron might be a little too, a little too quick on the trigger. He's like, yeah, that's good.
Yeah,
What about Donald?
he's a
What about
savvy one.
Junior? What about Junior?
He needs his coke money, so he might be quick on it too. So you can't do that either. Can't do that. But as far as February goes, I don't think I care about any of these.
You don't care about Valve?
Ooh,
Avowed.
Avowed. Oh, I mean, I guess that's interesting. Hold on, let me pull up this list. I can't think of anything that I cared about here. Hold on.
I'm definitely getting Monster Hunter Wilds because my
Uh,
people from my mount hunting
mhm.
wanted to do it. Speaking of that, I got a funny story. Games. So I was practicing driving with my dad, and we decided to so we rented a car and I started driving, and we one of my friend groups has like the little like has like we have like a server name, and on the little dashboard where you can like see people's like things, Discord pops up and will just flash the name of the server. At the time, the server name was Pussy Farm Man, and that flashed up while I was driving, and my phone was connected with my
Eh,
dad and brother in the car.
Oh, what they say?
They were like, "What?" My dad was like, "What is that?" I was like, "That I can't explain." I literally said, "I can explain." I was like, I can't explain." Like,
Jesus.
I was
What?
sweating. Not gonna lie, I was like, "Oh god."
Oh no, it happens. I mean, with some group chats, I have to like,
Mute.
dude. Yeah, I have to mute them because when I was wearing, I gotta get a new Apple Watch, but my Apple Watch, dude, like I have so like sometimes when people send me pictures, the Apple Watch will show you the picture and then give you the opportunity to scroll down so you can see the text. Like it's a clean way of looking at it. And dude, I've had like people like Chestnut send me a picture and it'll be like a freaking pony, be like, "Tyler, what you got going on over there?" And I'm just like, and I look down at my
Real.
wrist and I'm just like, okay, Jesus Christ. And or it'll be like somebody sending me just a very like possibly not safe for work meme or something. And it pops up on on the screen. I'm just like, geez, I can't like we can't be doing this. So I do mute a lot of them. So sometimes I'm like not quick to respond on those. So I feel you on that. Like, but no, I'm not a part of any discourse with that kind of language. Just Lord,
Well, okay,
on the
okay.
title
Well,
is kind
I
of
can.
crazy.
No, okay. Listen. I can't explain. What happened was basically
So what happened?
the mount that we were hunting were cats, and
Okay.
the mayor, Mayor. Mayor put that shit. Was a funny man. I didn't know he was also the owner of the server. I always blamed just one person because she technically was the person that put us together.
Mm.
But he was like, "Oh yeah, Mr. Funny Man over here was like, let me put this as Pussy Farm Man, and now it is Wingstop Farm Man. It's Wing Farm Man, and it's the Wingstop logo on it."
Mm. Well, I I don't know if anything of those. I will not be playing Monster Hunter, but I'll watch, maybe dabble in a little bit of it. But I'm looking at the February one. The only thing that I guess I could remotely play here is probably Avowed. Civ, I've never really played Civ, so I don't know about
Yeah,
Civ 7.
Oh yeah, we
But
gotta
like,
wait.
that's gonna be a
yeah,
problem.
every other than that, I do not like Midnight Murder Club. Don't know what that is. Kingdom Come Deliverance, not playing that. Rift of the Necro Dancer, not playing. Date Everything, I definitely don't think I'm playing that. The Legend of Heroes, Trails Through
Of
Daybreak 2. I
course.
I don't think I'm playing that. Tomb Raider 4, 5, and 6 remastered. Although that will be dope. I haven't played the first, other than like back in the day. I played the 1, 2, 3s today, but I didn't play the remaster of those that dropped last year. Lost Records Blueprint Rage, not playing it. Like a Dragon Power Yakuza in Hawaii. It possibly would be very interesting, but I doubt I'm playing it at release. PGA Tour 2K25, absolutely not. And then Monster Hunter's Wild. But like, I think there's a better chance in March. Oh yeah, March. You got the Bleach game. You got Assassin's Creed.
Mm.
You even got the freaking what's this? What's the little okay, I don't know if I'm actually gonna play it this much, but the little Frag Punk game that comes out in March. Like, there's a Killing Floor 3. I didn't even know Killing Floor was coming out with a game. I remember Killing Floor 2, but like March got some heat. But yeah, I'll watch some people play some Monster Hunter, but I'm not a Monster Hunter myself.
Assassin's Creed there's been like some stuff coming out for it. It's not looking
Mm.
too hot at the moment.
What's come out about it?
So
It's too
Yosuke's
woke.
gameplay, no,
Mm-hmm.
Yosuke's gameplay is boring to people. He's basically Yosuke is basically like a super tank,
Mm-hmm.
and people are like, "Well, we play Assassin's Creed for the stealth thing and stuff." And the girl that you can play as. So she still has the stealth part, and she has all the good combat and stuff. But
Mm,
Yosuke is just combat, and Assassin's Creed combat isn't that amazing. So people are like,
mm,
they're like, okay, if we're playing Yosuke, and also someone's like, I literally never died, and it's just like they're saying it's not very, it's not.
but
His,
isn't there a difficult? Was he playing on the hardest difficulty?
I don't know if he's playing the hardest difficulty, but even then, I don't think Yosuke will. It just seems like he's slow in like doing like the Assassin's Creed stuff. It's like if you want to play Assassin's Creed, you play the girl, which I think is good. I think it's a good thing. But I feel like it's bad at the same time because it feels like Yosuke was just tagged in, was just put in, and that
Mm,
was, and it almost felt like they had this whole entire controversy of Yosuke being the black samurai and all this stuff, and it's like,
mm-hmm.
and it turns out like that might be a lie, like all that stuff might be lies. And like you have all this controversy shit happen, and people giving y'all shit about it, and it turns out like the gameplay of the character that's the most controversial isn't even good. So it's
Mm.
like y'all did this for nothing. Y'all did that for nothing. It almost feels like y'all did it for nothing. But that's just me. I'm just like y'all couldn't even make like I was like why wasn't he just like they could have just made him also assassin, like a normal assassin that becomes like, or like a black guy that like master got killed, so they were like, okay, we're gonna turn you into an assassin, or his master was an assassin and he was teaching him how to be an assassin, or he was a Templar, and then like like just stuff
Well,
like that.
maybe.
That would have been cool.
Well, maybe he's doing the whole honorable thing where he's not gonna do the whole shadowy thing, and maybe that's the thing they're trying to do. So maybe that's I don't know. That's the only way I could possibly see it, because it feels weird to have two different. Well, no, I no. Let me retract that. Maybe it's not weird to have two different gameplays, because then that gives people more playtime. So they're like, oh, you're gonna do two different playthroughs, so you can see how one way
Well,
goes and how the other way goes.
you can switch between them for mission. It's like a mission based system almost. Like if you do a
Oh,
mission,
you don't have to even do the wait. So you could just have them at any time, like kind of
yeah,
like.
you can be like, okay, I'm gonna switch. It's like GTA, like where it says, oh, I'm gonna switch to Yosuke
Oh,
now.
oh, I didn't know that. I thought it would be like two different playthroughs. Then that's why I was like, oh, okay. Well, I can see why it would be two different. Wow. Okay.
Yeah, Yosuke
Okay.
is almost the easy mode.
Well, we might wait for a deal then. We might wait for a deal.
Let's make a
I was
deal.
gonna I was gonna support it because I was like, dude, the last Assassin's Creed game I played was one. Yeah. No, I've only played one. And I thought one was super boring. I did not enjoy it. I just didn't care. And so I never really played like the other ones. But I know like everybody seems to love it. But I was like, oh, okay, a black character. Sure. Let's do it. I'll be there for it. Um, so it's a little sad to hear. But that Bleach fighting game though. I don't know.
Uh,
It looks a little heat. Hey,
He's
I'm just saying.
fallen into the trap, dude. He
no.
doesn't know.
No,
He's
no,
never
no.
bought a
If you
terrible
look at the
anime
game,
fighting game
watch the
before.
gameplay. Watch the
Why you
He
choose
doesn't
gameplay.
Dragon
know.
Ball then, buddy?
Watch the gameplay. Watch the gameplay. Look,
What was
hey.
Dragon Ball?
Doesn't
Yeah,
Why would you
because
choose Dragon Ball?
there were other things that were out, and I wasn't putting my money into something that I wasn't gonna have anything to play. This right here, if I'm not getting Assassin's Creed Shadows, it comes out on the 21st. So I'm
Oh,
like, hey,
oh,
that
this
might
guy.
just
And
This is
slide
the
right on
lesson
in.
you'll remember for a
dude,
long time.
he's
What?
You don't buy anime fighting games.
you don't fight anime fighting games unless it's Dragon Ball.
Well, this might be the one.
They
When's the
disres-
last time we've had a Bleach fighter? Have we had it ever?
I don't think we ever had one, but I mean, if they make it more like Dragon, could.
It could happen.
Again,
This could turn the tides.
because it has flying. They are able to fly. I
Yeah,
guess they could.
there are bunkais. I mean,
Oh, there had better be.
there's spiritual pressure. There's Reishi. What more do we need? Holy moly! Oh, dude, it's gonna look. I'm waiting. I will be patiently waiting. We're gonna wait. Look, I'm never committing fully, but I will say, because it is still a fighter, end all be all. I can guarantee I'll definitely be watching some streams of it for sure. That I can guarantee.
I'm gonna watch like 1 second of gameplay. And I'm gonna move over. I'm just not gonna care. I'm just not gonna care.
That's okay. That's your prerogative. I mean, look, as a true Bleach fanatic like myself, we understand that the world needs more Bankai. So at any point where we can give the outside world some unknowers, access to some Bankais, and maybe this can be the gateway drug. Did you see the sidebar to this? Did you see what that heathen Mr. B said on Twitter?
Oh, he was rare Mr. Beast correct take.
No, absolute L take, and he got
What did he say?
ratioed. And
What
he
did he
got
say?
ratioed.
he was right on that one.
No, but he
What
got
did he say?
ratioed. He said
Oh,
it
he
was
was
basically
ratioed on
a
Twitter.
choice. It was a choice of basically. Hold on, let me find it real quick because I don't want to misquote that heathen. I want to make sure that you get the full grasp of what was said. I couldn't believe what he said. I was like, yeah, he's just part of that alt-right pipeline at this point.
Okay.
But let's see what he said.
Punished
Here.
for telling the truth.
Oh no, truth. All right, here we go. So it says delete one anime forever. Just a slop tweet. It comes across everybody's timeline.
Yeah.
You got One Piece, Naruto, Dragon Ball Z, and Bleach.
And he
A lot of
picked the right one.
people, even if you scroll right now and you start going down the top lines with these little verified checkmark idiots, a lot of people's like, bro, Naruto's right there. Naruto's right there. Naruto's right there. And you know me as a true Naruto hater. I'm like, hey, exactly. This guy then comes out the woodworks. Mr. Beast Feastables says it's obviously Bleach. And then the Bleach community happened. And it says the guy is like, Bleach fans, can I get a ratio of Mr. Beast from one of the is a picture with one of the like god characters who's from Thousand Year Blood War. It's immaculate. He gets ratioed, dude. 56K, and it was just like a little piece of justice. And then Mr. Beast, this is what he says. Mr. Beast, it says, he tries to counter a ratio. He wants the ratio back. Do you think we allow a ratio back? We
I'm
absolutely
snoozing,
do
man.
not.
What the fuck are we talking about?
We don't
know
give
he
it
was
to
right.
him.
We all
We
know
don't
he
give it
was
to
right.
him.
It doesn't matter if the masses acknowledge it or not.
Hey, I'm just saying, but the masses, see, we don't care about what the rich say. We only care about what the masses think.
Oh, you
Boom.
just hive mind groupthink.
Oh,
Can't think for yourself.
and he says Naruto is better. Get counter ratioed. He only got 34K. Bro, get out of here, dude. Nobody thinks Naruto is better than Bleach. And if you do, I'm sorry. You are.
I don't think it. I know it. That's
I will have to say, Michael. No, I think Bleach is better than Naruto.
Oh, talk to him,
Mostly,
Ryan.
mostly because I haven't even seen the new Bleach.
Oh, the new Bleach is. Oh, jeez. Let me tell you.
It is. You wanna know why? Because guess what? Even after Bleach had those crazy amount of fucking fillers that would be in
The
the middle
bound
of
arc,
fucking
yeah.
yeah,
Mhm.
middle of the fucking fights. You know what they never did? They never
talk to
have
him.
they never have where Naruto's episodes felt like they were like half the series is filler. It never felt like half
Wait,
the
it never felt
series
like
was
what?
It never felt like half the series was filler in Bleach. At least, and
They had filler flashbacks in the middle of fights, Ryan.
okay, yeah, that was just one. I literally just talked about.
He said that. He said it.
Even with those, they weren't. It's not as bad. It's not as bad as Naruto. Naruto was awful.
No, listen.
Look.
Bleach is carried by recency bias because the new series is
no,
good.
you don't.
Straight
No,
fact.
you don't.
Michael,
No, you don't.
It's carried by that.
Naruto, buddy. Naruto,
Even
what's
if you,
going on?
even
I'm
if
not
you,
talking about Boruto. I'm talking about Naruto.
You mean Boruto's dad?
It's just facts.
The Boruto's dad.
Recency bias.
Man, you telling me I should watch Boruto instead of Naruto? I'm on it.
Recency bias is carried Bleach. That's all. Because the new stuff is good, and I'll admit it. The new stuff is very good.
Look, yeah, the old stuff is good too.
Oh no, it's definitely good. It's not as good as Naruto. That's all.
Oh, it's definitely better than
Naruto.
Now, look, I will say, for my little take on this, I'm deleting forever. Probably is One Piece, but that's just me because I don't believe the One Piece is real. But
Okay,
I'm
are we really listening to a guy who just said delete One Piece? Like that can't be real, right?
okay. Look, that's why I said I am now about to change my pick to Naruto. I'm thinking Naruto should be deleted forever. I feel like Naruto is easier to watch, because it doesn't have the amount of episodes as One Piece. So that's the reason
I
why I was gonna say One Piece, because I don't think I could actually. I don't know if I will ever start One Piece. I truly don't know.
I really think I would. I kind of have to agree with Taylor. I would delete Naruto, mostly because One
I'm
Piece.
just listening to insanity right
One Piece
You ain't
was.
delete Dragon Ball.
now. No, I'm not.
You're
Delete
not. You
Bleach.
can't.
Get the shit out of here.
I mean,
You
yeah,
got to
it's
delete.
like Bleach is a close second for me, but like I would never delete Dragon Ball and never delete Bleach. I feel like they're both too popular at this moment to have to disrespect them enough to delete them. That's what my feeling. You have to delete either Naruto or Bleach because
Yeah,
One Piece
and
and
it's either Naruto or Bleach, and it's Bleach. It's just simple.
Hey, I,
for you at least.
all I
Should
see
be for
is
anyone.
there's a no, hey, if you look at this tweet, there's a lot of Naruto's.
Listen, if new Bleach was not there, it wouldn't even be in the realm. I wouldn't even entertain the
Yeah,
conversation.
yeah,
Well,
you're right. Taylor's right. Well, Michael's right here. Taylor.
look,
He's right. But because they finally they pulled their bootstraps up, they finished the
okay,
series.
let's not say finally, but let's just say
And what
because
Taylor?
we understand what quality is and we love to give people quality. Well, we at the Bleach conglomerate understand that what we provide is a little bit better than what the Naruto conglomerate is providing. I hear the people are saying that Boruto is Borutoing, and you know, the
Look,
Thousand Year
even
Blood
the
War is
Naruto,
pretty lit.
it's crazy because the Naruto fans not even watching Boruto, right? Reading Boruto.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's Borutoing, like it's
Yeah,
boring.
I'm talking about Michael right now.
It's
Okay, dude.
Borutoing.
Okay.
This
All right,
this
dude.
thing is boring. That's literally, but that's the only thing I've ever heard of Boruto is just boring, and I find that hard to believe because I have yet to see once again, the anime I've watched is, I guess I'm just keep watching Peak, but like I have not seen a boring anime. I cannot comprehend what a boring anime even looks like. It just
You're
does
lucky.
not.
You're lucky.
Yeah, that doesn't seem possible. Especially
Oh,
if it's
it's
still a
possible.
shonen, right? Isn't
It's
Boruto
definitely
a shonen?
possible. Yeah.
But it's also high is at the moment.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
But I did see. I didn't mean to switch the subjects, but that heathen Mr. Beast, he tried the Bleach Nation, and it wasn't happening. We were not standing idly by while
Mhm.
a millionaire trying to become a billionaire and then trying to own TikTok and do whatever else he wants to do.
Okay,
We were
he just
not
tweets out
letting
that
that
shit for fun,
stand.
man. Come
We
on.
were not letting it stand. Oh no, actually, there is actually some traction to that. That there is a
Yeah.
group that's actually trying for him to actually become the CEO of it. Like that's not even
Oh, I
a
mean,
troll.
they can try. They can try to make him president, dog. That doesn't mean that shit's gonna happen, man. Like,
That is very true. But we had to stop him there.
okay,
Look, we'll let him do a lot of things.
okay.
But coming for our Bankais, we were not. Our Zanpakutos. By the way, do you know that the originator of the Zanpakuto, the original, was a black guy? Just a little hit, just a little hint out there for
I
you.
mean, who doesn't know that? Honestly.
Oh, well, hey, I just gotta, I just want to provide the education for our
Oh,
listeners.
yeah.
Bleach is peak. Just start watching it today.
Well, it's almost as good as Naruto. Pick it up.
Okay, let's end it here. We've been going on for a good amount of time. Thank you everyone for coming out to watching. We appreciate you allowing us to take a break and coming back here to
Mhm.
do our thing. So
hmm
let's do the pleasantries. Leave a comment down below. Click that like and subscribe
Oh,
button.
hit that bell.
Yeah, and hit that noti bell to notify when we're gonna get another episode. Yeah. So thank you, and we're off.
Peace.
Mine.